And the Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo Olu, has signed the state's N1.768 trillion budget of continuity into law to consolidate development strides of his administration and satisfy the yearnings of Lagos residents. The governor says the fiscal document will also expand intervention programs and intensify social support to citizens and their means of livelihoods.
Officials of the Lagos State House of Assembly, cabinet members, all seated at the Lagos House Alausa Ikeja to witness the signing into law of the state 2023 budget. Governor Babajide Sanwo Olu makes his way into the conference room for the ceremony. The State Commissioner for Economic Planning and Budget explains the steps taken for fiscal year allocation.
We have a very, very rigorous budgetary process that begins with an evaluation of the medium-term expenditure framework, which is followed typically by consultative fora around the state, the various divisions of the state, where we need to then consult with the people of Lagos as to what they are looking at and what they want to be included in the budget. It's also a process of accountability between us and the people of Lagos as to what we have done. But we are not alone, because the House of Assembly also engages this same stakeholder to have another view as to what the people are saying as representatives of the people of Lagos in their various stakeholder meetings. To further strengthen the process, we then go into what we call bilateral discussions with the ministries and agencies, basically to achieve two things: to ensure that what we have put in the budget is in full alignment of the medium-term sector strategy in their costing and in their alignment with the development, the Lagos State Development Plan. Having done that, we'll present our proposals considering macroeconomic indicators and considering our revenue situations. We do a presentation to the State Treasury Board for their approval. After that, we then go before Cabinet to get its approval. That is not where it ends. That is halfway done, because Mr. Governor then presents this budget to the House of Assembly, that then goes through another process of validation and defense by the respective MDAs, and that is the process that it goes. So the Lagos State budget, when we come like this to sign, has gone through the fire and through the rain, and therefore it comes out very pure, very valid, very much validated also by the people of Lagos, and is ready to support the development agenda of Mr. Governor.
Governor Sanwo Olu assents to the 2023 Appropriation Bill, which stands at 1.768 trillion naira. He says the budget will focus on completing infrastructural projects that will change the face of Lagos State.
The total budget size is 1,468,155,285 naira, which is 1,768,014,155.28, which comprises of 1,019,917,646,713 naira as capital, and 748,096,508,571 as recurrent expenditure, which gives us a capital to recurrent ratio of 58 to 42%. Thank you very much. I think We deserve a round of applause for that. This budget is titled the Budget of Continuity, and our main focus being the last budget and the first tenure of our administration, which will end on May 29, 2023. Is the completion of all our ongoing projects. Some of these projects, which we know are like the Blue Rail projects, which we have just finished, the Red Line project, which is still ongoing, 37 kilometers from Oyinbo to Agbado, the beginning of the phase 2 of the Blue Line project from Mile 2 to Kokomaiko. In the budget, it has projects continuation, hospital construction in Ojo. It has mental health hospital in Ketu-Eriyun, road networks in Badagry, in Ojo, in Amuwo, in Ikorodu, in Etiosa, school work and school new projects all around the states, and other developmental projects. You know, when all the various MDAs pull together what they think they should be doing, what Lagosians truly require, given the level of development that is required of a status of a magnitude of a state like this, it came to almost 6 trillion. You know, that was the level of what, you know, the MDAs have drawn up to say that they want to believe that a state of this status must have. But we were very prudent to really ask ourselves the difficult question, how, because the ability to implement the budget can only be driven by the ability for us to generate the resources that is required. So what I'm passing on out there is that the state has a capacity to do a lot more, you know, if our citizens can also partner with us and also keep their own side of it, which is the civic responsibility. And the potentials are there. It is not overtaxing, it is not over levying or burden, it is just a process in which, you know, what is due to Caesar is given to Caesar. Citizens must know that this is a government that wants to ensure that we keep security of life and property. We ensure that we provide opportunity for all of our citizens, be it in transportation, in public health, in education, and other areas of human endeavors. You know, but for us to be able to achieve them, they need to see a real partner in us. And the fact that, you know, we've seen, you know, the growth, you know, in the city, we've seen the growth, the opportunity in amongst our citizens. In effect, you know, we believe that our budgetary, you know, growth also must speak to that. So in the years to come, right, that is our aspiration, and that is the kind of numbers that we will want to. So 1.7 trillion, we're just starting it. You know, Lagos needs to be able to be in a league of committees of cities that can indeed take, you know, the opportunity to another level and be able to, you know, ventilate, you know, the real, you know, essence that we're in government, which is to provide succor for our people, to create ambience where businesses can thrive, where opportunities can be developed, and where growth, you know, can be seen to be amongst us.
The Chairman House Committee on Appropriation commends Governor Sanwo Olu for presenting a fiscal document that is achievable for the state.
Thank you very much. I would say once again, thank you very much for bringing this kind of budget to the House. On behalf of Mr. Speaker, who himself would have been here, but at the last minute he asked me to come and represent him with my colleagues. I don't know what came up, but he wanted to be here himself. We say thank you for this budget the bill that you brought to the House. And why I say this is that during the rigorous process of interviewing your accounting officers, the MDAs, I always say this, and they confirm it always. It's not that Lagos is rich, but Lagos has some gurus who are able to ensure that we meet the needs of Lagosians at every point in time. Mr. Governor, you have a wonderful team that is helping you drive the system. Please let me not take too much of your time because the Commissioner has given you a breakdown of the entire process. At our end, on behalf of Mr. Speaker, we want to assure you that anytime you require the House of Assembly to do its job, we'll do it diligently. Thank you very much.
The 2023 budget, called Budget of Continuity, is one that Lagosians expect to see the figures translate to capital projects that will be beneficial for all.